Okay, so I'm going to be very careful how I voice my opinion on this because, you know what, this is a fight between two titans in the YouTube social media sphere. On the one hand, you have Piers Morgan, do you bloody well damn hummus? And brother of Logan Paul, Jake Paul, threatens legal actions over lies about his boxing wins. So, what's going on? What is ongoing? What is happening here? What is going to be happening here? Okay. Now I want to be very careful here. I'm going to be voicing my opinion. The rhythm and rhyme of an opinion. Okay. So, because you never know in this day and age. So, let's go ahead and pull up this article here. And let's get to it. Let's get started with it, okay? Let's talk about what started all this. So, Jake Paul is finally hitting back at the lies about his boxing career as his legal team will vigorously go after the haters, the busters, the players. Since stepping into the world of boxing, Jake Paul has been followed by one big claim about his fight. That they're all fake. This is the article writing it. Critics eagerly analyze his early clashes with Tyrone Woodley and Ben Askren, claiming that the MMA fighters were wow. They didn't finish it. Where's the period at? Yo, who wrote this article? Connor Bennett. Where's the period at? In the build-up to his fights with Tommy Fury and Mike Tyson, there were claims that both men had scripts to follow. That obviously should have gone out the window when Fury beat Jake, but it carried on. The YouTuber turned boxer has clamped back at the claims a few times, and he has had the support of a number of boxing pundits too. However, he is taking things up a notch after beating Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Jake Paul ready to sue over fake fight claims. So lawsuits everywhere. All right. Jake scored a unanimous decision victory over former WBC middleweight champion on June 28th. However, after the win, a number of social media users claimed it was rigged, as the Mexican fighter didn't throw too many punches in the early goings and only started in the final 3 rounds. Those claims naturally got into the YouTube superstar's radar after the victory. After years of letting it slide as just haters being haters, I have asked my team to vigorously go after anyone who makes up lies about my boxing career. Expect to get served, you pigs. Oink, oink, oink. He posted on X, formerly known as Twitter. After years of letting it slide as just haters being haters, so there's his tweet on Easy Street. So what's the tweet that he's talking about? Let's go ahead and pull this up here. This is a tweet right here where this claim is baseless and irresponsible. Last night's fight versus Chavez Jr. was fully sanctioned 10-round cruiserweight bout officiated by the California State Athletic Commission with official judge, no staging, rigging, just hard work and legit win. To say otherwise, oh my goodness, not only undermines the integrity of the sport, but it's defamatory and causes reputational damage to MVP, Jake Paul, and the commission. Enough is enough. We'll be exploring all options, including legal action, to hold accountable of those spreading such elaborate, harmful lies. So, here we go. This is, again, from Piers Morgan. Breaking, I had a better fight with Jake Paul on Thursday than the unwatchable farce that took place tonight. The guy's lining his pockets with buckets of money, but he's killing boxing with his boring stage bullshit against older fighters way past their prime. Oh, my goodness. Hey, you're up next, pal. $5 million. So, all right. Look at that. Fights all around. Fight on. The fight on. So, what caused all this? What was the big old fight to? And by the way, I don't know if I don't know if do you bloody well condemn hummus? Piers Morgan is going to get served or anything of that nature by Jake Paul or his legal team. But it's interesting just to point out recently, Piers Morgan actually got to 4 million subscribers on the YouTubes, on the YouTubes already. So it's always interesting to see people get all the figgy pudding, especially those who get all the figgy pudding for being part of the media establishment. But what caused all of this?
If he got in the ring with it.
Yeah, it's hard.
I mean, you probably could have killed him.
Could be.
I mean, you're probably not even joking, right? I mean,
no, I'm not joking. When I'm stepping the ring, I'm not joking.
No. Do you like those sort of fights? I mean, when you see Mike Tyson get back in the ring at my age?
No, I hate that. Seeing him doing that kind of stuff, I I feel sad as a fighter.
This guy, Jake Paul, no disrespect against him. I ain't got nothing against him, but can walk around today for the rest of his life to say, I beat Iron Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
And it's on my record. That's just heartbreaking.
It's sickening, actually.
Yeah.
So,
what is he doing wearing the hat? I mean, come on, man. You know what? I'm not even going to hate. All right? Just, I don't think I'd be wearing the hat, but whatever. It is what it is.
Not a lot of love in the room for your Tyson fight.
You guys got all your panties in a wad. Also butthurt. You guys should go see a therapist, all three of you.
Did you think it was really an edifying spectacle? I mean, I love Mike Tyson. He was one of the best I've ever seen.
Entertainment, man. If Mike Tyson wants to fight you, of course you're going to say yes. He walked away with tens of millions of dollars to support his family for the rest of their lives. And we've made the biggest fight in history. So 128 million people would disagree with you that it wasn't something amazing.
I mean, Canelo Alvarez there says that he would potentially kill you if you got in the ring with him.
He's a 5'8" little peon. If we were in the streets, I would grab that little ginger and smack him upside the head and make him forget who the fuck he was. People don't
Come on. Keep it family friendly, everybody. Piers, Jake, your friends.
realize I'm a real killer. I really fucking do this shit. YouTube this, YouTube that, Disney that. This shit is not a joke. I'm knocking out the best of the best, beating all of these people time in and time again. And it's about time that you old heads and all these fucking boxers who think they know about the sport put some respect on my name.
Of course, there was a little bit more. There was the infamous walkout. So just want to throw this out here. Just for, I mean, who knows? Piers versus Jake. We'll see what happens. I don't think maybe it will happen again, but all right, we'll see what happens, because there are a lot of people on Jake Paul's side here saying that no, his fights are 100% legit, and look, folks, I like to be entertained, I'll watch a boxing match, an MMA fight, and I enjoy the sport for what it is. Now, my opinion on Mike Tyson entering into that ring with Jake Paul, I don't think Mike Tyson should have done it. But then again, it was sad to see because there was a lot of money on the end, and I think that's one of the reasons why Tyson actually joined in on it, was just to get the money, because bills don't pay themselves. I mean, I love to live in a world where bills pay themselves and money isn't a thing, but Star Trek is fantasy, and Star Trek is never going to come into existence.
I think you're a great YouTuber, a great influencer. I admire what you've tried to do in boxing, but I do think when you actually come up against a proper, serious boxer, and I suspect that Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. may be that person, it could all come crashing down.
Piers, is that you think that your opinion matters.
Red Fox Punk says, when you have FU money, you're going to wear a sombrero. You know what? Yeah, why not? If I had FU money too, I'd be wearing a sombrero. But, old Kit Kat ain't no rich boy.
Well, why are you doing my show if it doesn't?
Oh, I'm just taking your audience to sell pay-per-views. I don't give a fuck about your show. You dumbass. This is a fucking business enterprise. Buy the pay-per-view on Saturday, June 28th, me versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Thank you. Tune in, everybody.
Cheers, Jake. Really enjoyed that. And good luck to Julio. Knock him out for all of us, will he?
Oh, my goodness. Piers, are you weighing in on a fight that you shouldn't be weighing in on? So what can we take away from this? First of all, the age of celebrity on this day and age for social media. I mean, I don't want to say that we're entering into the world of idiocracy, because maybe we are, maybe we're not, maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. But it is fascinating just how things come to be. Because I remember not too long ago, many of you may remember this in the early 2010s, the Vine. Remember Vine, Vine? That's how I think that's how Jake Paul and Logan Paul actually got started doing Vines, which was the TikTok of its era. There we go. Remember that? Remember Vine? Put it on the Vine. put it on the Vine. My goodness. And then Vine, I think, got bought by, Facebook or something. I think. Hold on. Let's go ahead and find out what actually happened to the Vine. But it is interesting that also Jake Paul now is filing lawsuit after lawsuit. In my opinion, I wouldn't be doing that. I'd just be letting the haters talk, and then actions speak louder than words. In my opinion, that's what I would be doing. But also at the end of the day, Mike Tyson's a big boy. He made his decision to get in that ring. And Jake Paul agreed. So, okay. Now, I'm pretty sure there were a lot of people hoping that Mike Tyson was going to knock out Jake Paul. And, I was in that crowd there, dude. Like, go get him, Mike. But the thing is, all of a sudden I remembered that movie, Rocky, not Rocky 5, but it was Rocky, like where Sylvester Stallone comes back into the boxing ring. And it's like, that was a movie. And it was so sad to watch just, eventually what happened to Iron Mike, but hey, everybody grows old. It's the nature of life. So that's what happens. And let's also find out what happened to Vine, actually. Vine was discontinued by its parent company, Twitter, due to financial issues and lack of profitability. The app was officially shut down January 17, 2017, after Twitter decided to discontinue it in the following months. While the app itself no longer allows new posts, the archived videos are still available online. Oh, okay. So Twitter, Vine's parent company, was facing its own financial challenges and saw Vine as an unprofitable venture. And creator exodus. Frustrated by the lack of monetization and the platform's limitations, many moved to other platforms like YouTube and Instagram. That's what happened. Okay, that's what happened to Vine. Okay, see, we learned something new. And who says you can't learn anything new here at Hardlands Media? That's why you should not forget to subscribe and hit the like button.